Ian from RTO here. Welcome to another retro ranking, and it's one of them sad ones, but also to enjoy. This is obviously a retro ranking tribute to David Crosby, one of the most influential singer-songwriter of his day. He was still making records up till a couple of years ago. He was born David Van Cortlandt Crosby on the 14th of August 1941, and sadly left us on January the 18th 2023. I mean, I think he did well to get to that, because he hadn't been well, but he was still making music right up until I think 2020, 2021. Also, I mean, we know what he's remembered for. He was a founding member of the Byrds, Crosby, Stills and Nash. Became Crosby, Still, Nash and Young. Had a really good solo career as well. So I've gone through his songs, but one of the albums I used to really do it is an album that I picked up not so long ago, and it's just called David Crosby Box, and it's that, and it's got songs from all over his career, stretching everything that he was involved with. It's a really good box set, and if you just want a condense of David Crosby to listen to, this is what I would recommend to anybody. Anyway, this was hard because he was involved with so many great songs. His last four solo albums were brilliant, and then he did that little band called CPR with his son James Raymond and guitarist Jeff Pivar. Another really good thing. I mean, just phenomenal music. David was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame twice. Once with the Byrds, and once with Crosby, Still and Nash. Just an unbelievable guy. So here are my 10 favourite songs that David Crosby has been involved with, and it goes all through the career of this great man. So coming in at number 10, we go way back now to 1962, and it's a song that he did involved with the Byrds, and it's a cover song of a Bob Dylan song, and once again, as ever, the Byrds version of this song is far better than Bob's, and it's Mr. Tambourine Man. Got to number 1 in the US and here in the UK. It's a lovely song. I love the harmonies on this. You know, Bob Dylan's one of these. He made some good songs and he made some bad. And when you listen to like Bob Dylan's version of this not a spot on this version. Absolutely love this track. Great stuff to start the top 10. Coming in at number 9, we get to 1972 now. Now this is a song that was done by Graham Nash and David Crosby. It was released as a single in America in 1972, got to number 36, and it's Immigration Man. I just love this song. It's a bit of a country rock song, and it's a great vocal from David and Graham. One thing about these two, when they sang together, it was wonderful to listen to, and I really love that track. Okay, number 8. Now this is from 2001, and as I said, he was in this band called CBR, which was a session guitarist Jeff Pivar and Crosby's son James Raymond. It was from 2001, and the album was called Just Like Gravity. And the track I like on this is called Map to Buried Treasure. Love the guitar at the beginning of this. This is a very jazzy, because this was more of a jazz rock band than a country rock band. Great stuff. James Raymond's keyboard work on this is good, but it's that vocal from David Crosby that really is lovely. It's a great song. Okay then, coming at number 7. Now this is from 2021, so this is probably the last album he made, and it's from the album For Free, and the track is Secret Dancer. Can't believe he was, late 70s, early 80s, and he's still producing songs like this. I love this. What a voice, even at that age. It's a great song from a really strong album. It's just got everything you expect from David. When you hear the name David Crosby, you listen to it, yep, that's David Crosby all over it. That's a lovely song. Okay, coming number 6, we got a 1971 now, and the album, If I Could Remember My Name, and it's Cowboy Movie. Classic song from this album. Love the guitar playing on this. When I was putting this list together, this is one of the first songs that I put down. When I make these lists, I just put like 1 to 13, and there's 1 or 2 you always put on, and this was one of them. I love this song. Just captures everything about, anything to do with cowboys I like, so it's a great song. Really like that one. Okay then, coming at number 5, we go to another solo album from 1989, and it's called Oh Yes I Can, and it is Drive My Car. Love the style of this, that real heavy rock guitar. Oh, this is a bit different for David, and then you get the bongos coming in. Eerie sort of track as well, bit different, but that's why I like it. It's a great vocal from David. Very good song. Okay then, coming in at number 4, go to 1966 now. Single, number 14 in the USA, number 24 here in the UK, and it's a song that he did with the Byrds, and it's the brilliant 8 Miles High. Classic from the Byrds. Love the harmonies again in this. That bass line is brilliant. That very psychedelic feel to it as well. That bass line at the beginning really is terrific. Great song. Play that one a lot. Number 3. We'll go to 1970 now. Released as a single in America. Got to number 30, and this is from Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, and it's the brilliant Our House. Huge hit in America, but over here it's been used in lots of commercials to do with house things and families, but I love this song. I've always liked this song. It is a very homely sort of song, and to me it's one of the great songs from CSNY. Okay then, coming in at number 2, we stay in 1970, and the very successful album Deja Vu from Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, and it's one of the deep cut tracks on this album, and it's called Almost Cut My Hair. Wow, this is a bluesy rock track. Great vocal from Neil Young on this. It's just the guitar playing is fantastic on this. I love this track. From a great album. What can you say? Just classic. Okay, my number 1 now. This was tough, especially this top 3. But I kept going back. The one I always go for is from 1965. Number 1 in the USA. Number 26 here in the UK. Bird Song. And it's Turn, Turn, Turn. One of my favourite songs from the 60s for a start. It's a very iconic song. The harmonies are fantastic. As I've said before, this always turns up in Vietnam War films in some form. And I just love it. The words are fantastic. It's one of the best songs the Byrds ever did. Lots of people have covered it, including the Seekers. They do a great version of it. I think it's one of them iconic songs, isn't it? You know, everyone that has had a go at this has never done a bad version of it. And that just shows the quality of that song. So there's me top 10. But I have got some honourable mentions. I mean, I had to cut this down because I had about 7. So I've cut it down to 3. Now the first one is from 1969. It was released as a single, got to number 28 in the US, but number 17 here in the UK. It's a track that we've spoken about before on the channel, and it's Marrakesh Express from the debut album of Crosby, Stills and Nash. I love this track. I like the drumming on it. I like the shuffle. It's a little genius track this is. From a great album. We've mentioned it. We did it in classic albums way back. But I just love the feel of this song. Always like that song. Okay then. Next one from 1988. From the Crosby, Still, Nash and Young album American Dream, and the song is Clear Blue Skies. One of the songs I think that's sort of forgotten about. It's got the absolute belting vocals, harks back to the good old days of Deja Vu. It's a very, very good song, and you've never heard this, go and check it out. I just love this. You know, it still proved after all these years that the 4 of them could sing and play together. Even though all the troubles and squabs and fights they've had, they came back, and it was so nice when David died, everyone had something really good to say about him, and that is the thing. I think friends, always friends, but couldn't work together permanently, like most artists that have been together so long. Okay, my last one is another song from 1966, The Byrds, released as a single, and it got to number 36 in 66, and it's Mr. Spaceman. I like this. It's quirky, it's a bit country, and it's one of them songs that could have turned up in one, you know, like the Smokey and the Bandit films or the Dukes of Hazzard. It's got that real nice quirky sound to it. I just love that track, and I got to mention it. So there we are, my little tribute to David Crosby, a man that brought so many great songs, some very good protest songs. I'm not one for protest songs, but he did it in a way that they weren't protest songs. So as I said, if you want just a quick brief history, go and find David Crosby Boxed, because it is truly an amazing little compilation, and it's got everything that you need. I think it's 3 discs or something like that. Anyway, that's all for today. I'll be back tomorrow, and it's Music Marathon, and it's a prog day tomorrow, which will please a lot of people, because there's a lot of prog people that watch this channel, and we're going to look at the German legends of prog, Eloy. Looking forward to that. One of my favourite prog bands, but like most prog bands, they started good, fizzled out, did a little bit of this is not prog, and then come back strong. So looking forward to that one. So I will see you all tomorrow. Enjoy whatever you're doing today, and bye for now.